Hello, my name's Julie from Salessewunique, and I will pop all the links down below where you can find me on social media. Well, a big hello and welcome to episode 163. Now, I know I've been missing for a few weeks, and as I said on the last vlog, that we'll be missing for a little bit, but I've been missing for longer than I thought. But I did get the memory blanket finished, so what I'll do is I will pop a little video in of it because it's quite long, so I couldn't just get a photograph of it. So yeah, she's not collected it yet. She said she was going to pop in April, so it's all finished. And it took me the 2 weeks at work to do it, and I ended up with really achy hands and wrists and my thumb, especially on my right hand. So I basically had probably a week and a bit after that not really doing anything, just letting my hands recover, and they have done. They're feeling a lot better. I do occasionally get a twinge in the base of my thumb when I'm doing things, but it is getting better, so I won't have to be careful when I do quilting in the future, I think, because mind you, I did do quite a lot, and it was quite, even though it was just a narrow runner, it was still quite heavy, so there was a lot of towing about under the sewing machine, but we got there. It looks fine, and so I'm hoping she likes it when she comes to pick it up. So that's what I've been doing, and I managed to get it all done, and I'm really pleased with that. So I've just got myself a cup of tea here, and I've got this strawberry mug. Now it's absolutely beautiful, I love it, but you can see it's curved, and trying to drink out of this, it's like not easy. You dribble if you're not careful. So I'm just going to have a little sip of tea anyhow. Oh, that's lovely, that, just what I needed. I'll just pop that down, it's a bit heavy. Well, as for crafting wise, I haven't done a great deal, but I think the crafting is going to come at the end. Now I've got myself a little list here of what things I need to talk about in order, because there's a few, and I'm trying to do it in the order that I've done things. So I hope everybody's well. Before I forget to say, I hope you are crafting away quite happily. I'll be glad to get back into my crafting. I've got some sewing that I want to be doing next week, so I'm looking forward to that. So what have I been up to after I finished the blanket? So yes, like I said, I'll have popped a video in of the blanket now. And the next thing, I was looking after my grandfur baby, Mylo. So I went to my son and daughter-in-law's house, and I stayed there for the weekend looking after him. So that was nice. Went on the Friday. We came back. Kevin was with me this time, so he dropped me off at work. We got Mylo with us, so I was pottering around the centre of the town while Kevin went to have a look in one or two of the shops. Then he took him home, or took him back to our house, I should say, and Mylo spent most of the day there, and Adele took him out for couple of nice long walks, so he was happy. And it must have been about tea time by the time we were ready to go back to my son's house. So called in at the supermarket to pick up some tea and something for lunch for me for the next day, because on the Sunday Kevin and Adele were out at a Comic-Con. So instead of getting a lift home, I sort of made my way back home. But as the weather wasn't very good and the buses were a bit, well, they're a bit sparse on a Sunday, let's put it that way, and I thought I don't want to be stuck in a miserable bus station or get wet, so I had a taxi back home, which was nice. It's a nice treat, that was. So yes, we had a lovely weekend. So I will pop a couple of pictures in now so you can see him having lots of fusses. He's like glued to my side. And as March is my birthday month, it was my birthday on the 10th of March, and Adele asked me what I wanted, and we went to the Panto. And the Panto is not far, well, it wasn't far from me, in a hall, and that was nice. It was an adult Panto, and it was The Wizard of Oz over the rainbow. So it was, they said over 12s could go in, but to be honest, the adult content, I wouldn't have taken a 12-year-old really to that. It was good for adults, very funny, lots of cheeky bits. That's probably the best thing I can say. So what I'll do is I'll put a clip in. I mean, luckily Della and myself were on the back row. It's a hall, and they have, the seating is like a collapsible seating, so they pull it out like a concertina, which is really good. So we were lucky. Adele picked the back seats and there was nobody on the row next to us or in front of us, so we had a really good view of the stage, so it was really good. So like I said, I will pop a video clip in now. So it is the last sort of last bit of the show, the one that they come back on and you can film. So we'll see, we got permission for that, so I will put that in. So I hope the audio quality is okay and the picture quality is okay, because on my phone it looks fine. But I don't know how it's going to look, obviously, to you. And they had got the what is it, like the smoker thing, so it looks a little bit misty, but it was good fun and it was a nice birthday present from Adele.
hold on the wall.
And a few days after the panto, it was my actual birthday. It was on my birthday. What day was my birthday on? Do you know, I forgot what day my birthday was on. Oh, it was on the Monday, that was it. So Kevin said to me, do you want to go away for your birthday? So I said yes. We were looking for a weekend away. But not too far, since it was just a weekend. So we decided we were going to go to York, which wasn't nice. And there was a deal on for the Best Westerns. You got 30% off, and which was nice. And you got bed and breakfast. So we went on the Sunday and came back the Monday evening. But he was looking to try and get a Saturday night in as well. But the prices were really, really high. It was just too expensive, so we didn't do that. So we had a night away, which was lovely. We had an evening meal, which was absolutely beautiful. Kevin had the salmon, I had the beef, and when I mean, I will put some video in next and you will see my plate. When I got my plate, Kevin's looked quite small to mine, and there were two big pieces of sirloin steak on there, and just a bit of potato and veg, and this beautiful gravy, and this massive Yorkshire pudding. Well, Kevin had the Yorkshire pudding. I had as much as I could eat, but I made sure I had the meat. But as I said to him, if we'd have been at home and gone out for a meal, I'd have asked to have taken that piece home. I'd have only had the one piece of steak because the cats would have loved it. It was massive, but it was absolutely beautiful. We didn't have a pudding, but we did have a starter. We had prawn cocktail, and that was very, very nice. The room was lovely. The breakfast was lovely. We had a full English breakfast minus the black pudding and the sausage, because I don't really eat much in the way of sausage, and I've never tried black pudding, but I don't fancy it. The place was lovely. It was clean. It was where was we at? It was Fulford in York, and it was so nice, so nice. I would definitely go there again. I do like Best Westerns though, really, really nice. So on the Monday when we checked out, we went off into York. So I've got some pictures of us going around York, and it was lovely. So we had something to eat for lunch while we were there, and then about 3 o'clock we'd already had a message from Adele. So we went and met her at York Station because she were on her way back from Glasgow for one of the Comic Cons, and she spent the rest of the afternoon with us going around York. And then I did a little bit of shopping. Didn't do you know, for me, I didn't do much at all really. I didn't bother going to the fabric shop because I'd been last October and there wasn't really anything I wanted, to be honest. You know, I've got enough fabric and I've got plenty of plans for using the fabric that I've got, so I thought I'm going to be good. I'm going to be good. So I'll just have a sip of my tea. So what I bought, I only went to Boys really. So I'll show you what I've got. I bought some wool and that was it. So this is some pink soft touch yarn. 4 mil, so it's like a DK. It's I got a fluffy one. So I thought that would be nice. I was thinking sheep, making like some little sheep in the pink. So I got that, or little teddy bears or something. I've never tried crocheting with this before, but I'm looking forward to having a go with it. And it's a lovely pale pink, so I've got that. Adele was with me at this time while I was buying this, and I got this stripes. It's from Stylecraft, For the Love of Stripes, and it's all different shades of green. So there we go. If you're knitting with it, that's how it's going to turn out, which looks really, really nice. So I'm not sure what it'll look like when it's being crocheted, because I'm going to make Adele some frogs out of this. Maybe some blob frogs. I don't know yet. Probably blob frogs, because I know what I'm doing with blob frogs. And the last 2 balls of yarn are Robin, and this is super chunky. And what have we got here? Don't know if it pulls. Right. Oh, oatmeal. That's oatmeal. And this one is silver. So I've got these 2, and I am going to crochet a Totoro. Now whether I give this to Adele for her stall or I keep it for myself, I don't know. Depends how it turns out, because I've always liked Totoro. So that was all I bought. So like I said, it was very, very good. So on our way home, Kevin said to me, we must have been, well, over halfway home, and Kevin says to me, do you want to stop off for a meal? And I said no. By that point I was tired and I just wanted to get home, and we were going to have prawn linguine for tea, a meal from local supermarket which we had for Kevin's birthday, and they're really, really nice. So I've got my heart set on having that. So we popped to the supermarket, and what did we get? Oh, we got some strawberries as well for pudding, and then we came home and that's what we had. So that was my birthday really. I got one crafting item. I've got some lovely flowers of family, and I got money mainly. So I have some of it I've saved, and the other I bought myself a new monitor, and some speakers and a little stand for the monitor. So that was it for my birthday really. So the crafty thing I got was this beautiful Corinne Lapierre hummingbird kit. Now Jake got me this because he knows I like these, and I know I sell them in the shop, but yeah, he bought me one for my birthday, which I'm really looking forward to doing this. And I thought when I've done it, I can hang it up in the shop for a while, and then I can bring it home and I can put it in our living room. So I love the colours on that, and I really can't wait to get stitching. So that was my birthday. It was really nice, thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, so what I'll do now is I will pop some pictures in of York so you can see where we stayed, what we had to eat, what the room was like, the view from the room, and yeah, so I hope you enjoy looking at that.
Open air, side by side we sway there in all the colors. Summer love, lonesome dove, folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love, remember when we were getting nowhere fast, when the garden won't stop giving back, honeysuckle, fresh cut grass. I could really use some stuff like that. Talk to me and tell me all that you've seen, all the colors. Summer love, memories washed in every shade of green in all the colors. Summer love, remember the lazy river day canoe, bathing in the turquoise blue, losing track of time with you. Another peach pie sunset view, sleeping in the afternoon, no place to be and nothing to prove. That's sure something I could use. A cure for the air-conditioned blues. Could use some too. A little bit of summer love.
Right, well, we're on to the crafting now. What have I been up to? Well, I must admit, I haven't really done a lot of crafting. I've probably done more over the last few days than I have done since I last filmed. More because I've got hand ache, really, than anything else. So, if you watched the last vlog, you will have seen, or the one before that, that I wanted to make some flowers. Well, I did do that. So I made all the felt flowers up from the kit that I got from Amazon, and I did, what did I do? I crocheted, I think there were 3 tulips in there, and I did 1 rose. Using the chenille yarn, the tulips look fine. The rose, it sort of lost its look of a rose, I think, really. So I'm going to do probably some more in some DK at some point. I don't know what DK yarn I've got, because like what bit I've got's packed away at the moment, so I'll have to sort that out. But I really would like to make some more flowers, because these are the spares, so they look really nice, and I just love them. I want to actually make some more. So like I said, these are the spares. The ones I've got are at the shop, and I've put them in the glass jug, and they look really nice. And I've got some artificial flowers in there, just some cream roses I think it is, and some eucalyptus. So I'm going to see if I can get some, maybe some cream ones, and make them up and put these in with them, and see what bit of eucalyptus I've got left, because I've got a strawberry vase in the kitchen, which once I've made the flowers up, then I will take a picture and share that with you at some point of how it looks. But it's really nice, and anybody who's in the UK and who like strawberries, the range have got strawberry items in just in the doorway. So this is where the cup came from, and they've got a strawberry glass vase, and it looks nice, but when it's sat on the windowsill full of flowers, it looks absolutely beautiful. Some of my birthday flowers I had in it, and I mean they've all gone now, but they look really nice. So what I'm going to do now is I'll put a few little clips in of the vase at the shop with the flowers in. So I hope you enjoy looking at that. And now we're on with the cross stitch. Now if you remember, oh I don't know, a few vlogs ago, I started a cross stitch kit, one out of the shop, of this lovely little bunny. Well, I managed to get that finished, so I've put it in a smaller frame, and I've just decorated the frame up. So I've got red yellow spotty ribbon and plain yellow ribbon, and I'm using, I think it's a 4-inch hoop. I've bound the hoop with some yellow satin ribbon, and I've put 3 little flowers at the bottom, which I think looks really nice. And I think this frame, it's nice, a nice size. I've got a few bits of stringy bits of glue, so I really enjoy doing that. So I am looking forward to starting something else. All I need to do is finish off the back with a piece of felt, and that'll get done at some point. But I think what I'm going to do is just get this one hung up on the hook with the other cross stitches that I've done in the shop, for a sample. But that was real fun, not complicated at all. And the next thing I made is a needle case. Now this is from Corinne Lapierre. Now as I bought her kits, I was lucky enough to get a sample, because somebody had ordered one of these, and I thought, oh, I'll probably not make that. But I decided to make it, and well, you can see the flowers, what they look like, but she does encourage you to put your own touch to it, really. So I thought that's what I would do. So I have finished it, so that is mine. As you can see, I've changed this one and I've altered that one, so that looks more like a sunflower. But I really enjoyed doing this, and yeah, so we've got a needle threader in there and like one page there. So yeah, so they are lovely kits these. So I really enjoyed it. So this will go down to the shop now as a little sample, and then when the last of the kits have gone, I can use it. Right, well, I think that's all I've been, yeah, that's all I've been up to. That's all that's on my list. So I've covered my list. Well, we're actually, today it's Sunday the 30th of March, so it's Mother's Day today, so happy Mothers to all the mums out there. Hope you're having a lovely day. It's been a funny day for me because Adele and Kevin are away in Birmingham. They're not coming back till tonight. There's only Jake at home. And the rest of the family are all not well. They've all got really bad colds, so I've not seen anybody today. But I did go and visit my mother-in-law in the home today. She's not well. She's full of cold, so I didn't stay too long. She was trying to get rid of me as soon as I walked in because she's got cold and wasn't feeling well. But I didn't like to just run off. So we bought a lovely orchid. I don't know, it must have been 2 foot high. It was beautiful, the beautiful shade of pink all the flowers were. So that is sat on her windowsill now, along with the cards and her other flowers that she's got. So I'm just hoping that I haven't picked this cold up. Oh dear. So Jake got me some snacks. He knows me so well, and he bought me another Corinne Lapierre kit because I think it was before Christmas when he asked me what I would like. I told him sort of I'd like things like this, so he bought me this one because he knows I like toadstools. So I'm looking forward to doing this one as well. Lots of nice hand stitching on there, and it doesn't look too complicated. So I'm looking forward to starting these, but I am not starting these until I have finished my advent calendar off, because we are nearly there and I want to get that done and get it framed. So that is my next job. I don't think for April, because I've got a few things I want to do in April, so I'm going to wait till after Easter, and then I'm going to get back on with the advent calendar, get that done, framed up, and Kevin's going to put it up in the shop for me along with some other pictures that I have made at some point that's sort of craft related, fabric related, some of the frames that I've got. So yeah, that's all I've been up to since I was last on here, apart from the small business vlogs. I have got a couple of things that I would like to do, and I want to make a shadow box, 12 inch by 12 inch shadow box, which is full of paper flowers. Now I've seen them in the shape of a heart in the box, or it's just a full box of flowers, and I think I'd like to do the full box of flowers. And then maybe, now this is what I'm not sure what to put on the glass, whether to just put my name on, put some kind of crafting quote on. I don't know. What do you think? Any ideas of what I could put on the frame? Please let me know down below, because it'd be nice to know what you think. It'd be nice to get some different ideas, because I could have I don't know, crafting mends the soul, or crafting's cheaper than therapy, or I don't know, I'm not sure. So please let me know your ideas down below. It'd be lovely to hear what you think. So I've already started cutting out some spiral, just like the felt flowers that I've done for the kit for the shop. So it's just like that, but they're paper. So I've only done a handful. I haven't actually put them together yet. So I'm going to cut so many, put so many together. Then I'm going to get, once I've got a few, I'm going to get the frame down, and I'm just going to start and sit them in and see if I need some smaller flowers or some larger flowers, and just fill up the space, and then I'll be hot gluing. So when I get to that stage, or snippets of me making it, I'll definitely take some pictures, put some bits in. Hopefully for the next week's vlog there'll be some progress. And what else? Oh, I've got this yarn. Now this yarn I've got in the shop. So it's the Jelly Baby, what's this one called? Rhythmic Berry, and it's gorgeous, it's sparkly, and I absolutely love it. and I want to do some crochet socks. That's why I bought it, because I've seen the pattern for the crocheted socks and I don't understand it at all. I understand the toe, I understand going in the round for the foot, then it's doing the heel part. I'm not quite sure, it's confusing me. But I did have a look online last night to see if I could find any patterns, you know, any tutorials for crocheted socks. I did find one, which I'd have to watch it again when I'm not sleepy to see if I actually understand it, and then have a look at the pattern that I've got for these. The pattern is a free pattern from Signet Yarns. Yes, that's right. So there might be some progress for next week. It might just be 2 partly done socks. If I can't figure it out, I am going to have to ask my friend, who is an amazing crocheter, and I'm sure she'll give me a little bit of advice on how to do it. I think once I've got the heel turned on, I think I'll be okay after that. So we'll see. So that's 2 things I want to have a go at next week: the socks and the shadow frame. So yes. Right, well, I'm going to finish my tea off before it gets cold, and I think that's probably everything I've got to share with you this week. I think we're all up to date now. Yeah, so thank you for joining me today. I hope everybody's having a lovely Sunday, whatever you're doing, and the weather's been beautiful here, and I hope you've got some sunshine as well. So take care everyone, and I will see you all again next week. Bye for now, and happy crafting.